For joining us tonight, we begin with a big development impacting hundreds of thousands of MLGW customers. Today, the Utilities Board rejected the 20-year rolling contract TVA insisted upon to keep providing our electricity. But does this really end the now 4-year process of exploring other power supply options? Brad Broders is with us now. Brad, bottom line it for us. What does this mean for our utility bills going forward?
Well, Richard, the TVA had offered MLGW a 3% discount in exchange for signing a 20-year rolling contract. But board members felt the discount could have been better and the contract was way too long. For its part, TVA says it will hold rates steady for the next decade.
This is what people power looks like.
We are just so excited that we broke through on this issue, but the work is not over.
Environmental activists sharing their enthusiasm for the MLGW board's unanimous decision to reject the TVA deal.
We have been adamant for months that TVA's never-ending contract is a bad deal for Memphis.
The board went against the recommendation of MLGW's former president, J.T. Young, and its own consultant, which was paid almost $1 million.
But I think if it had been a 10-year term, we'd have looked at this a lot different. But 20 years and a 20-year rolling was too much.
Now, with the deal dead, Memphians in opposition are hopeful MLGW can at least leverage more concessions from the TVA, including how toxic coal ash is being driven across southwest Memphis and dumped, along with the expansion of renewable energy options.
Now we're going to move into a negotiation as it relates to the benefits for our community so that Tennessee Valley Authority is held accountable for caring for our community now and into the future.
Okay, a lot to take in. Explain for me the situation with this relationship that MLGW and TVA have had for, what, more than 80 years? We've been buying electricity from them. What's next for these two entities?
Well, Richard, right now today's vote means MLGW will continue on a 5-year rolling contract. That means they have, TVA would still have to get 5 years heads up if MLGW decided to leave the TVA as its power source.
And we know the groups that feel it's time for us to leave TVA are still very vocal and are still trying to make their pitch, right? They're not exactly, those 27 bids aren't being thrown in the trash.
Right, it's not over yet. I mean, maybe it's put to bed for now, but Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland, he's going to soon have a report from an independent power consultant. And another wild card with all of this is the new MLGW president, Doug McGowan. He takes over next week, and he has not been on the record yet of whether he prefers the TVA long-term versus maybe looking at the power supply options again. So this isn't dead yet. It's been a lot of years, but still a chance for another chapter in this power supply issue.
Sounds like it. All right, thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Richard.